everybody, Raghee here. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy long weekend Friday. I thought I'd take a little bit of a educational turn in our analysis of the markets as we're going into this long weekend. A couple of things to remember about a long weekend. We tend to see a little bit more weakness as traders go into the uncertainty of that extra day off. We have the bank holiday on Monday, of course. So what we're going to cover in this video, and I'll probably tackle these one by one in different updates, is the very first, well, I just call them Ragheeisms, because just things that have helped me out throughout my career. And the first one is rooted in Dow theory. The first one is really coming from an adherence, a trust in Dow theory. Really, one of the 6 tenets talks about how the market is behaving is in many ways going to dictate what we would expect it to do. Now, for us traders, it's going to have a lot to do with the strategy that we use and the indicators that are aligned with that strategy. We talked about this particular topic in depth in today's Charts and Coffee. So if you've been catching Charts and Coffee, well, then you know that. But if you haven't, you can check the replay out right at the Simpler Trading YouTube channel. It was a replay for today, the 14th. By the way, I will have a big Charts and Coffee live analysis, Ask Me Anything session on Monday. I know on the holidays, a lot of times we have a little time in the morning before we enjoy some barbecue, time with friends and family. So I thought first thing in the morning, we will jump into an AMA and then we'll go on with our day. So join me at 9 a.m. on Monday. Okay, let's get on to the topic. Structure, let's remember again what we're talking about, right? Structure dictates strategy and indicators. Structure dictates strategy and indicators. Let's talk about what we're dealing with in the indices right now. And we'll go through these indices right now. This is CHOP. How do we determine that? 8, 13, 21, 34 EMA. The 34, which is what I separate out to look at the trend, is yellow. It's neutral, right? That tells us a lot about expectations for continued CHOP. The sentiment and momentum, 8, 13, 21, is bearish, right? So, of course, we know we have red grab candles, but do red grab candles and those moving average bearishly structured tell us that we have a downtrend? No, it's actually weakness as we traverse one end of CHOP to the other. Now, I will tell you, the lower end of this CHOP is pretty significant. It's a wide range. It's not a really tight range like the top end of the CHOP seems to be. On the lower end, we're dealing with, as you can see here, quite a few levels that could ultimately be support. Now, if you don't have this particular tool, this is the Darvis 2.0. All right, this is Darvis 2.0 that I'm using that automates. This is the best automation of support and resistance. Darvis sorted this out back in the 1950s. Simpler and myself, we modernized it. So, really it is different than Darvis, but it's rooted in some of the same foundational ideas. I know that we stand atop the shoulder of giants. I love paying homage to the traders that influenced me as a young trader in my teens. So this is automated support and resistance, and you can download this for free over at countdowntrader.com. It's available within the TradingView platform already, and you can download it for TradeStation and Think or Swim. So you all have the tools you need to be able to tackle the current environment that we're in, all right? And so what we're dealing with on the NAS right now is this wider range. And this is especially well suited to using either micro futures, I know some of you trade those, or calls in QQQ. What we have the beginning of right now is a potential minor low. So on Tuesday, because Monday we have, the markets are closed, we have that bank holiday, we're going to take a look at a potential minor low forming. It's not the pattern, it's where it's happening, right? And it's not just the zone that we're focused on, it's why this zone, because we're in CHOP. So let's jump on over to the S&P. Same idea. Let's start with, we're in CHOP. There you go. Lower JT multi. It's the 34 EMA, like a traffic light, telling us this is a choppy market. Then we head on back up to the price action and say, all right, well, where is this chop happening? Thank you, Darvis. Just the best time-tested, easy-to-use, automated support and resistance. The closer we can get to this area down in here, this Darvis support, the better I'll feel about an oversold buy. As we close in on that price level, actually we'll come right back down to the indicators and take a look at the slow stochastic. We're not there yet, but that's what we'll do as we get closer to this low. Preferably the closer to that Darvis, the better. And then that brings us to the Dow, which is my preferred index right now. Had we not sold off with the size, the scale of this move, I'd likely get us into micro, DIA. We'd probably look at XLI or IYT. There'd be a number of sectors or even the broader index that I'd look at today. But the size of the move does merit our waiting for an inside candle. And again, we'll look for that on Tuesday, which means likely, not definitely, but likely the soonest I'm going to get into Dow is maybe Tuesday afternoon or going into the Wednesday session. All right, so that's the plan as we go forward. And by the way, I do want to let everybody know, while I'm thinking about it again, we're going to have a big Monday. I know the markets are closed, but I'm going to be doing a big Monday charts and coffee, ask me anything, rapid fire symbol. So typical 9 a.m. So I'll look forward to seeing you there for that on Monday. All right. Hey traders, Raghee from Simpler Trading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment below. And remember, subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll get notified of the next update. And when you're ready to join me for live trading, be sure to head on over to simplertrading.com. I'll see you in the next update.